Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What about your friends? Where they stand their ground? Will they let you down? What about your friends? What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Every now and then I get a little too crazy. Lyrically said, hypothetically, I supply creativity. Okay? What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to tell with another recap. We're talking Baddies Caribbean, aka What About Your Friends? Episode 9. Okay? These group of girls, it's just a loud pack of idiot bitches. Like, I'm just sick of them. Now, it starts off with Asia and Mariah. They still fighting, and Mariah gets whooped. Y'all remember Angie on Bad Girls Club when she was talking about Shelly? She was just like, Shelly just got her ass like what? Like what? Same thing with Mariah. Okay, Asia was popping her up and down like a damn rag toy. She's just ragging her. Okay, so they go to first round. Of course, Asia wins. Second round, they try to go again. Natalie's like, guys, we're here to have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time, guys. Asia like, F all that. They get the squabbling again. Mariah loses again. Asia's like, look at your eye, look at your eye. Mariah gonna talk about, oh, what time is it? It's 10:17. Oh, Gucci dropped her. She tried to basically make a joke about 10:17, basically Gucci's label, and about how Asia Doll got dropped from it, which I'm like, is it really a read, the 1017 records? Because we've seen what happens to the people on 1017. So, like, I don't think it ate as much as you think it did, Mariah. It's no shade. Like, come with a better line. Like, Mariah really sat down before Asia came and said, oh, I'm going to read this bitch. And wrote down all these jokes on a piece of paper, memorized it so that she could read her when she comes into the season. Because that's what it seems. Because you just can't have all these thoughts just built up in your head to read her. Okay? Now, Asian Doll and Mariah end up going for another round. So this time, Asian Doll starts whooping Mariah like her child. She like, bitch, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid, you stupid. Didn't I tell you stupid? Asian Doll don't beat Mariah so bad. She starts like being responsive. She beat Mariah responsive. Because Asian at one point was like, uh-huh. And then Mariah was like, uh-huh. Asian's like, uh-huh. Mariah's like, Asia's like, Mariah's like, because Asian Doll's like pulling her hair. So she's pulling her hair, making her respond. That's how bad the fight ended up getting, to be honest. I'm not going to say like Asia like did what Tasiki did to a jelly bean or what like Callie did to a jelly bean, but Asia won the fight. Like all rounds. It was clear as day. Like Mariah, apparently she studied how Asian Doll fought. You should have did a little bit more studying. You did too much time writing them jokes in them reads towards her. You should have been paying attention to them street videos that she had with Jonathan Wright fighting them niggas and them bitches in the streets. You might have had a chance, okay? Now, Mariah, of course, justifies the fight afterwards. And she's like, it's a casualty of war. One thing about Mariah, she always talks as if like, she's in the army. It's a casualty of war. I want my armor with pride, bitch. What you mean? I serve my baddie country. Like, she always talks as if she about to serve as a militant. Girl, it is not that serious. Like, it's just not that serious. Like, damn, girl. She like, it's a casualty of war, okay? And then at one point, Mariah also mentions the dark skin comment. So if y'all haven't checked it out, it's on my channel where I break down the beef between Asian Doll and Mariah. This happened years ago. I talked about it on recaps before. I ain't gonna do it again. Go back to my channel, watch it, right? So She's like, yeah, she don't like dark skins though. She don't like dark skin. She felt like dark skin girls are ugly. They pan the camera to Natalie. You see Natalie talking about, she ain't lying though. I see you, Natalie. Natalie couldn't even look straight up at the camera during that conversation. Because we know how you think, Natalie. Yeah. She couldn't even look up. She looking at the grass the whole time trying to find the Baddies chain hidden. Like it was a hidden immunity idol, like the bitches on Survivor. Yeah. So, Biggie. Don't piss me off. Next thing you know, Biggie calls out Bianca for whispering to Asia, which we didn't see no whisper. I ain't see no mouth to ear action. I saw fist to face, fist to eye, but I ain't see no mouth to ear. Okay? Like, bitch, Teddy was whispering. That's who you heard whispering to your bitch ass, Biggie. Like, y'all know I love me some Biggs, but she really pissed me off this episode because it's like, you doing a little bit too much. A little bit too much. That it wasn't needed. You could have just sat back. Teddy was whispering, bitch. It wasn't Bianca or Asian. All right? My whole thing is, if Bianca said to Asian, do you want to fight? Asian, and I'm side-eyeing Asian too. Let me tell y'all why. Asian, you had all this hoopla and boopla to say behind Bianca back about how she being messy and all. When she said, do you want to fight? You could have easily said, yeah, because you being messy. You didn't say that though. Why wait later to start saying all this, Bianca being messy and et cetera, et cetera? You could have fought her right then and there for being messy. Why wait? That's what I don't like about this season. It's a whole lot of hypocrisy, a bunch of hippos, and Rolly not even there, bitch. Like, it's just like, I don't get it. Okay? So she's like, Asia, do you want to fight? She's like, no, we both don't want to fight each other. Okay? And then my whole thing is, don't try to, I feel like the girls are stupid because don't try to make it seem like Bianca's a bad friend because she literally came in and fought one at Mariah's ops. So she can't be that bad of a friend because she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that. She could have just sat there and faked it and act like she was going to do her big one on Sapphire and never did it. But she literally came in her first scene and fought Mariah's op. Really not even op because Mariah is so fake. She done made up with the bitch after she done dragged you up and through the Jamaican seas. Okay? Now, Tasiki, bring your eating ass over here. We need to talk. Miss I Eats nigga. Why didn't you eat Asian doll after Mariah snuck Jelly Bean and popped Jelly Bean upside her head? That's what I want to know. Why everybody on Bianca? Tasiki hands magically don't work no more? Huh? Because my whole thing is Tasiki have more of a reason to fight Asian doll for Mariah because Mariah did it for her. Bianca already fought somebody for her. So unless Bianca's her only friend, which according to Mariah, Tasiki's her bestie. Why did she get in there? Huh? She wasn't eating anymore. She got full. Oh, there's too much jelly bean in the stomach. Oh. But of course, Tasiki didn't do anything. All y'all know with on Baddies, all Tasiki's good for is just standing there like a mannequin, wax the fuck out, and reaction shot. She, and then that's it. We don't really get a lot from Tasiki. That's the most you're gonna get from Tasiki on this reality show. Okay, so they're all on Bianca because basically she didn't want to fight Asian doll, but Tasiki never fought Asian doll. I mean, Tasiki never fought for Mariah this season. Biggie has never fought for Mariah this season. Even Natalie never fought for Mariah. But those are supposed to be your friends. And even Animac, because at that point they were cool from what we see. So why gotta be Bianca when she already did it before? Now, what Bianca did wrong, in my opinion, is not checking on Mariah when she was going on her tangent and when she was away from the group of girls. That's where Bianca went. She did a couple of things wrong. You should have went over there and checked on your friend. Ain't that your friend? You should have checked on your friend. Okay? I get Mariah was on an all-time high and heated, but she still should have went over there just to check on her, just to see, like, is she good? Because she already had one wonky eye. just one wonky eye. You know what I'm saying? So you could have just checked on her instead of talking to Asian doll. Not whispering, okay? Not whispering, talking to Asian doll, okay? But the thing is, Mariah and Bianca were never friends. Check out my latest video that I did on their friendship history. The stuff that they said to each other before they even started filming Baddies and their fallout 3-4 years ago, they should have never been cool again. There's just some people you just cannot be friends with because it's always something. It's always a drama. I just feel like friendships should not stress you out like a relationship. It's what their relationship stress you out because, you know, emotions are involved, love, sex, etc. is involved. Okay. But if it's a friendship, we're not going to be doing too much back and forth, bitch. Because you feel me? Like, you might get a disagreement here or there, you know. But no. Okay? And another thing, Bianca, you should have never been texting or talking or in communication with Asia's wall behind Mariah back. Because that was messy, especially that being Mariah's like op, and y'all currently aren't the best of friends, like you and Asian doll. So that's another thing that Bianca shouldn't have did. But Bianca clarifies this later on. So Asia and Mariah end up making up. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Thank God Bianca didn't fight her. Because guess what? Let me tell y'all what would have happened. Asian and Bianca would have fought. Mariah would have made peace with Asian doll. And Asian doll would have been on Bianca's head the rest of the season. And then she would have had two bitches on her head. She would have had Asian doll on her head and Sapphire. A horse and a drill rapper. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is why. When they made up, I'm like, exactly. Thank God she didn't hit Asian doll. Look, and Asian doll still turned against her because she was being messy. So Bianca was in a lose-lose situation. She was going to lose all across the board. All across the board, she was going to lose. So in the meantime, in between time, Bianca is sitting on the ATV. Let me tell y'all something. Bianca, you could have been the star of the episode. Let me tell you what you should have did, bitch. You should have took the ATV, rerouted it to where the baddies are, drove it over there, and said, whoom, at high speed, because you know the shit was going slower than a motherfucking horse that Jocelyn was jumping on Instagram. You should have did it at high speed, vroom, okay? And drove it over there, hopped off the ATV, went over to Asian doll and said, kabow! Or to Sapphire. Really to Sapphire. Kabow! You get what I'm saying? It really did you a big one. You would have got a baddie chain, man. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I miss those instances on reality TV where we would see something like, oh my God, like shocking. That would have been the key, no shit. Like she just got on the ATV and just drove towards the baddies, just high full speed. And the baddies would have been just running like, oh my God. Biggie would have been, no, she finna run me, bro. Bro, she finna kill us, nigga. Like it would have been a key. It would have been a key. I thought about that the whole time when she was sitting there. So she's sitting there on the ATV. Next thing you know, Biggie comes over there and she starts talking to Bianca. Bianca was not having it. She like, y'all not my friends. I don't know. Y'all stop talking to me. Stop. Bianca's me when I'm mad, though. I'm not even going to lie. When I'm mad, don't talk to me. People know this. Do not talk to me. Leave me alone. And if don't talk to me, leave me alone. Like said, as they say, leave me alone. Okay, so she's like, y'all not my friends, don't talk to me. I'm not answering no questions, leave me alone. I don't know you. Y'all not my friends. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. So Big's like, bro, but like, whoa. What'd you say to Asia, bro? Like, I'm just trying to be clarification. Like, I'm trying to be cool. Like, what's up with you and Mariah? Wait. Why you got that helmet in your hand, though? That's for me or that's for them? But you could put that helmet down, though. Oh, you're not going to put it down? Well, I see the type of bitch you is, though. I don't know. But, like, you not trying to talk, though? Bianca's like, no, y'all not my friend. Stop talking to me. I'm not talking to you. Leave me alone. Biggie like, bro, but, like, I see the type of bitch you is, though. But, like, it's cool. You're a weak-ass bitch. I gotta go. So she starts, I'm like, this is why I get on my nerves with Biggie this episode, because it's like, shut up. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Wouldn't give a fuck. I would have been just like Tasiki, waxed out like a mannequin. You know what I'm saying? Not doing anything. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like Biggie involved herself where it wasn't really needed this episode because, like, Mariah, in my opinion, sees you as a joke, Biggie. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of the baddies see Biggie as a joke, and I don't like that. I've been called that out. Mariah, I think, is one of them. I think she sees Biggie as like a big clown. So I don't even know I even having her back. All right. So Sapphire, y'all, has healed her shoulder. Go, dust her shoulders off. Dust her shoulders off. The bitch done healed her shoulder, and she done dusted her shoulders off, and she want her fade. So she starts talking about how she wants her fade with Bianca. So she walks over to Bianca. She's like, okay, I want my fade. I want my fade because she spit on me. She spit on me. I want my fade. Bianca's like, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. No. Here's the thing. Bianca was a little PUSSY for not fighting her, but I think she played it smart. I think she thinks if she fought Sapphire in front of all the group of girls, that she would have got jumped, which I think she would have got jumped because of what happened afterwards. I feel like she would have got jumped. 100%. Okay? Now, all of a sudden, Diamond the body, sneaks Bianca. Diamond, what are you doing? This is not deja vu, and Bianca is not Joyce. Touch me, baby. What are you doing? This was so random. DTV disappointed me very much by doing this because it wasn't needed. Now, apparently, they say she did it for Baddies chain. Okay? But it was random. And Biggie, we saw you too, bitch. Your arm jiggling in the camera, taking off her goggles. We saw you. Child feel bad for DTV though. She thought she was gonna get that Baddies chain. Y'all know I love me some DTV, but she thought she was gonna get that Baddies chain. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all here, Natalie was never gonna give her the Baddies chain because she's a baddie and she's dark skinned. Natalie's intimidated by her. Okay, that's a threat to her. You can't be dark skinned and a bad bitch. That's a no-go in Natalie book. You was never gonna get the chain. Y'all ain't hearing from me though. Anyways, DTV, don't do that shit again because that was so embarrassing. I cringed when she did that shit. I said, ugh. Okay, like, oh my god. Now Bianca walks out in a blaze of sorrowness. She's just like, put me in the van though. Y'all bugging, straight bugging. Put me in that van. Put me in that van. Okay, so she's walking off or whatever. And I did feel bad for her. I just wish she wasn't being messy in regards to the Asian situation. Because other than that, her conscience would have been completely clear if we really want to keep it above. If she was never communicated or had any communication with Asian before this season, right? So Tasiki, Biggie, DTV, and Animac meet, child, and they asked Tasiki about the jelly bean situation. And she says she feels bad because her man wouldn't even have looked her way. Then why the fuck did you hit her? This is what I'm talking about when it comes to her. It's like, like, and then we seen the picture of her nigga. It's no shade to the nigga, but like, he know this, he know Idris Elba. So it's like, I doubt Jelly Bean was stunting on that man. So I'm sorry. I didn't see him and was saying, ooh. I was like, okay. Sorry. And he looks petite. Jelly Bean looked like a big bitch. She probably was towering over her, towering over him. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, to me, I feel like for you to do that to somebody like that, that's so insecure. That's very insecure. And it's like, it's not a baddie action to really do. Now they start to kiki about what happened like the day before and, you know, the ATV rioting and the whole Bianca situation. And so all of the girls are kind of laughing about the diamond situation, right? And then we have Tasiki in a confessional. She starts to kiki about the diamond stuff in person, but in the confessional, she says Diamond isn't giving House B because she's sneaking. And I don't know about that. This is why I can't get with Tasiki because it's like, you should have said that to her face because Diamond was dead ass wrong for doing that shit. I'm gonna say it. So why didn't you say that to her instead of and then the confession was talking about, oh, you didn't think that was cool. You might have could have said it there to her then. That might have helped, don't you think? That's all this season. I don't know about this season. Maybe Krishan was right about some stuff. Because it's like, I'm side-eyeing her a lot. Like, that was very fake to me. Like, I hope she said it to Diamond in person. Like I hope y'all wasn't just laughing in the girl face, acting like that was cool. And then behind her back cackling. Because, like, anybody could tell her that was wrong. Anyways, Jayla, Dia, Meatball, and Slim meet, and they go street walking. Not that type of street walking, Animac. And they go shopping. So Jayla, y'all know I live for a good Jayla moment. Jayla thinks she's a Puerto Rican tour guide. So she's just like, do you guys know the national bird is called the Gretch? And it's shaped like a crow. And if you're not careful, it will bite you. That damn Jayla, bitch. One thing about Jayla, she gonna try to make it seem like she knows she's above all. She knows all. She knows it all, okay? So she's like telling the girls about Puerto Rico. She knew more about the Puerto Rican culture than Mariah. And that bitch Puerto Rican. It was Meatball for me. Meatball said, that bitch talking like she from here or something. She never even probably been here. She probably Googled the facts, okay? But one thing about Jayla, she's going to give us a scene, okay? So she gave us the history of Puerto Rico, all right? So next thing you know, they start talking about, like, they start questioning the girls as to who should go home. And Jayla's just like, so Slim, what would you do if a baddie tried to send you home? Would you go easy? Because who should be replaced? So Slim, she's like, oh no, I'm not going anywhere. Me and my BBL, we're going to stay right here. Because if y'all don't know, her booty is another cast member, okay? If the intro go really fast, y'all miss it, y'all blink, y'all miss it, bitch. The booty is a cast member. That's an honorary cast member. Shawty, she a baddie. She a baddie. It go. When he said go. Then you see like a 2-second splash of her booty, okay? Now, Slim was basically saying, she's not going to go easy or whatever. Say what you want about Slim. She is a fighter. I will say that. I don't know if it's the booty adds a little bit pressure to her hands, but she's a fighter, okay? So, Natalie, Tinka, and Asia end up meeting with Scotty and Sapphire. By the way, Asian is so pretty. Like, I always have to give her that. Like, that girl is bomb. Down to the hair, everything. Like, she's really a bomb bitch. Like, she really is. So Asian starts telling Natalie that, like, Bianca was, like, being messy, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's Natalie for me. You know what kills me? When Natalie tries to be the voice of reason, when we damn well know she's the voice of fuckery. She's still talking about, so, like, Asian's telling me how, like, that Bianca was being messy. So, like, Mariah, everybody's not your friend. And, like, you can't tell everybody everything. And, like, true friends are, like, very hard to come by. And Bianca's just not your friend. And I'm like, Natalie, you would know, bitch. Like, Miss Friendship, Miss Sisterhood. Like, you have nerve. You have a whole lot of nerve. Okay? And a whole lot of chin. Y'all know I got to every time, all right? So she decides to talk to Sapphire. Basically, Sapphire wants her rounds with Bianca. She like, I want my round with Bianca. I want my round with Bianca. She spit on me. Sapphire has all rights to want her to fight Bianca again. I feel like she does. As you did spit on her. That's very nasty. Like, that's really, really nasty. Okay? So Natalie ends up FaceTiming Bianca, all right? So she's just like, so, Bianca, like, you've been, like, missing in action. Like, what's going on? Like, you baddies are stressing me the fuck out. I'm old as fuck. My chin at this point is aging. Like, you need to make up with Sapphire. Like, woman to woman, baddie to baddie. You need to sit down with her and talk to her. Because I'm not dealing with this. I need to get my wig done. So Bianca looked like she was just over it. I guess she was just in her hotel room just chilling. because she didn't even look like she was in the vicinity of the areas that they were in. She was just like, because if y'all don't know, around this time I was filming, after that scene, I heard Bianca didn't film with most of the cast for like a long period of time, or like it was a whole lot of shit in regards to Bianca. And that's when she was online on Threads talking a whole lot of ish about the baddies, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So she's just like, so what's up? Are you going to sit down with her? It's not going to be a group of us. It's going to be you and Sapphire. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So she basically let Bianca know that. And Bianca and Sapphire end up having her sit down. Let me tell y'all something. This scene was better than anybody's fight scene. Let me tell y'all why. Because it was a war. It was a war of words. I love a good debate. Okay, and I also love a bitch that has a good wit, and that's Sapphire. That bitch is a witty bitch. I keyed that whole scene. Okay, now I really feel like Bianca. I don't think Bianca hates Sapphire as much as they try to portray. They actually look very similar, by the way. Both of them are pretty as hell. They look very similar when they sat down together. And I really feel like it's because of the spit. Sapphire can't let it go. I feel like if Bianca never spit at her, they would probably been able to be cool. They would have been probably fought one good time and then it would have been it. Because that's it. But the spitting, I get that because that's nasty. Between Not As TV and Zeus with the spitting, y'all bitches could start a farm full of billy goats. Because all y'all do is y'all just spit. Every time. Every show I'm watching from either of those networks, y'all bitches spitting like billy goats. All right. So in their conversation, this damn girl, Sapphire, has the pen. She's like, I told y'all, remember what I told y'all? That pen gonna come in candy one day? I told y'all. That pen came in handy. So she's using the pen. She's like, so what'd you say? Oh, I'm gonna write this down so I can remember. Y'all know I love a campy ass shit. Like, I'm into acting and like that's what I do. So it's like when I see stuff like that, I laugh because it's like it's funny to me. Like I feel like I was watching a scripted show. Like she ate that shit. Shout out to Sapphire. She ate that because at least if you're gonna not fight, give us some form of entertainment. And that to me was funny with the whole pen situation. No other baddie, no even Bad Girls has ever even done something like that. So last time we seen like a big prop and shit like that was Judy with the voodoo doll. So it's like I like that. Now they're talking about the whole situation, and Sapphire's like, "You want to know the first mistake you made? You was being messy with your friend. You was talking to Asian doll and all this shit." So Bianca says that her boyfriend FaceTimed her and Asian doll. That day he was off from being a millionaire. He said, "I'm gonna make my girl have peace." So that's Bianca's explanation of it. I feel like that might have happened, but I think there was further communication between them two. That's just what I see from it. I just don't see that would have been the only conversation they had. I think Bianca's lying a little bit when it comes to that, just from how I'm like looking at the whole situation, looking from the outside in. That's just what I see from it. I don't think they was on the phone like, "Oh my God, girl, guess what Bianca, that's what Mariah finna do to you, bitch." But I think they were texting each other and giving each other like heads up. That's what I think. Okay. Now, Sapphire basically at this point was basically checking her about being a bad friend. She's like, "Oh, you want to fight Mariah? Okay, let me write that down too, bitch." She's writing out everything. She getting a pen or whatever. Sapphire could have really hit Bianca upside her head with that pencil. Turn that bitch into a number 2. Just boom. Like she could have did so with the prop, and she didn't do it, which is like it showed us that she's sickening off of just wit and reads, which I love. Now they start going back and forth, and then that's when Sapphire like, "When you give me my fade though?" Bianca's like, "I'm not gonna give you your fade. If I get a check, I want a fade. If I'm gonna get a check, I'm gonna get a fade. If I get a check, I'm gonna get and I'm gonna give you a fade. If I get a check, I get a sick chicken noodle soup with it. If I get a check, I put a chicken noodle soup in it. If I get a check, I get a fade." Okay, so Bianca's whole point was she want more money so she could fight more, which I'm not mad at her. A lot of these baddies, if y'all don't know behind the scenes, once they get in a fight, they get like a little raise. They get a little bonus. So I think she wanted a couple more cointadas before she fought Sapphire again, which she does later on in the season, spoiler alert, because She just wanted more money. She wanted more money because now the storyline is starting to revolve around her, which you can't really be mad at, but it does make her look a little bit pissy. But she's just thinking, y'all not gonna get this fight out of me and send me home. Y'all need to pay me more money, then I'll fight her and then I might go home. That's what I see how Bianca's playing it, to be honest. So they end up leaving the conversation, not making peace. The conversation was hilarious. Sapphire walks away. She's like, I'm not gonna hit you, bitch. I could. I'm telling you, she could have just took that pen and said, bow, and got her. Okay? But she didn't. All right. And the episode sort of ends off there. I really feel like the spitting, though, is disgusting. If she didn't spit, I don't even think Sapphire probably would have wanted to even fight her again. I think she would have just been like, fuck you. Like, we could be cool or whatever, but like, that's it. That's just what I think. Mariah, to me, has heart. Although she lost, the bitch kept hanging in there. Okay? But to me, she's a ditzy bitch because she lets people get in her ear very easily. The way Tasiki and them girls get in her ear by Bianca so quickly, it was like the moment there was after the fight, you kind of see Bianca start, you kind of see Mariah start looking at Bianca like an evil eye. I was like, ooh, this is why some friends you can't make up with. I'm telling you, bitch. Let me know what y'all think down below about this whole episode and where our babies.
No personal thing.